Hi everybody, this is Algebra 1, Lesson 55, and in this lesson we're going to learn about complex fractions and the division rule for complex fractions. Alright, so I'm not even going to get into any kind of jargon, we're just going to look at how to solve these right off the bat. Alright, so this is a fraction on top of a fraction. So we got a over b over c. Now we know that we can do something like, let's say that we had 1/2, and we want to change that into fourths. We can multiply times 2 over 2, and we're going to get, these fractions are still equivalent to each other, right? So we can multiply, as long as we do something to the top and the bottom, we can change a fraction around. All right, to get rid of this, we're going to put that over 1, and we're going to flip it. And whatever we do on the bottom, we have to do on the top. These are going to cancel each other out. And we're going to get 1 times a is a, and then we're going to get bc. So that should be a over bc, and that's the answer. That's an a. It's a little sloppy looking. It looks like a 9. All right, let's try another one. These are really, really easy as long as you know what to do. All right, so you just take your bottom fraction and you flip and multiply. Cancel, 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 cancel. It totally gets rid of the bottom. Now we don't have a bottom. Now you just multiply across the top. 1 times b is b. 1 times c is c. There's the answer. B over c. All right, let's try another one. Okay, this one has a over 1 over c. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make that be a over 1 over 1 over c. Okay, I had to turn this one into a fraction by putting it over 1. All right, then I'm going to flip. Cancels. A c over 1, which would be the same thing as ac. And there's the answer to that one. These are super duper easy. All right, this one's a little bit more complex, but not really. All we have to do, same thing, flip our fraction and multiply. A plus x over b, same thing on the top. Whatever we do the bottom, we got to do that to the top. A plus x over b. All of these cancel each other out, and then we just multiply across the top. So we would have a times a plus x, you can just leave it like that, over bx. And there's the answer to that one. So you're just flipping the bottom fraction. The rule for dividing fractions, and we've divided fractions before, back in like 6th grade. All right, so if you have 1/3 divided by 1/2, how do you solve that? You flip your second fraction and multiply. That is the same thing as 1/3 divided by 1/2. It's just written in a different form. This means divided by, so we flip the second one and multiply. So if we did it like right here, not 2 over 3, 2 over 1. So I just flipped that second one, and I get 2/3. Okay, it's just the same thing, it's just written differently. All right, go ahead and try the practice problems. Pause the video, and then when you're done, push play, and I'll come back and work them for you. All right, so this first one has x over m divided by d. So I'm going to put that d over 1, and then I'm going to flip and multiply. Whoops. Got to flip it. All right, so that's d and 1, 1, and d. Cancel, 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 cancel. Multiply right across the top. 1 times x is x, md. So there's the answer to A. Let's do another one, B. All right, so I'm going to flip my bottom, and multiply. 1 times z is z. 1 times r is r. Should have z over r. Alright, C. We're just going to flip the bottom. D over B. Nope. Yes, D over B. D over B. That one's a little confusing with the D's and the B's. Alright, so we should have ND over AB. Alright, and one more. Okay, so this one's the trickier one because we have to put this W over 1. So we're going to say W over 1 divided by 1 over W plus C. Now we're going to flip our bottom, W plus C over 1. Same thing on the top, W plus C over 1. All this will cancel out, and now we don't have a bottom. And then we're just going to multiply W times W over C. W times W plus C. There we go. And that's all over 1, and we don't have to write that 1 anymore, so we can just do W times W plus C. And there is the answer to that one. Alright, hopefully you guys found that easy. I thought it was extremely easy. The main thing to remember is it's just like when you're dividing a fraction, you just flip and multiply that bottom. Thanks for watching.